How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you get it in? Body getting the fuzzy. What's going on, people? Another day of another day of another day that we call Sunday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe on this weekend. Now, I want to come to you because I got the news in reference to Janet Jackson as far as the separation, as far as heading to divorce and stuff, you know. I did not know about this information. I found it from a girlfriend of mine. She told me about it this morning, and I want to share this with you. Check this out. April 8th, 2017. Janet Jackson splits with her billionaire husband, Qatari Wissam Al Mana, and Janet Jackson. Now, this says she's been having marital malfunction just months after giving birth to her first child at the age of 50. Janet Jackson has split with her billionaire husband, Qatari. While one source says that the split was amicable and the couple will co-parent their son, others said trouble has been brewing for months. She thought she had become too controlling during the pregnancy, and she already allowed him to dictate her appearance and even the way she performed at concerts. The sources who worked closely with the couple said other demands that the Rhythm Nation singer gave in to included toning it down in the 2014 concert tour, wearing clothing that covered her body instead of skin-revealing outfits fans had grown to love. Now, she also declined to do music videos that feature any bumping or grinding trademarks in her work, the sources said. It drives her crazy, and she felt like she was losing her fan base. Now, Janet, who resented the reclusiveness of her husband, who rarely met with her friends or family, the sources said, still the couple hoped a baby would help. Now, they welcomed their son, Eliza, on January the 3rd, after nearly 5 years of marriage. After months of deliberation over whether to have a lavish wedding, Janet gave into Qatari demands for a simple and private ceremony, sources said. Now, but Janet was doing all the compromising with the little gift from her younger Al Mana, 41, her husband. So Janet even quietly made London her home after Qatari insisted the family live under strict Muslim customs. Now, while including prohibiting the new mom from being seen in public while nursing the baby, the last straw from the third marriage control singer was her husband reluctant to show concern for Catherine Jackson's elder abuse claims against her nephew, Trent. Catherine recently returned to Los Angeles after 2 months staying in London with Janet. That's when Janet made her decision that she was not turning back, the source said. She was worried about her mother, and Qatari showed very little concern. Now, Janet is believed to be worth $250 million, while Qatari is a billionaire businessman. And the sources was not aware of the prenuptial agreements and declined to say whether Jackson would seek spousal or, child support. So basically that's going on the internet as far as now. Marriage in paradise, it's just not paradise anymore. Okay, you see that? It's just to let you know it doesn't matter how much money you have in the world. You can be married to a billionaire and stuff like that. If you're not happy, you're just not happy. And, the one thing about life is that being with someone who can't respect your craft. And I always feel as though if you want to be in the type of field as far as entertainment, you definitely need to have somebody that's on board Now, due to the fact that he was a Muslim person and he has his own customs and stuff, it was going to be a very difficult task for him to, adapt to. But I always feel as though there always have to be a compromise when it comes down to marriage. With anything that's impossible as far as someone's career, if you're on board with them. So I wanted to share this story with you, which is so funny because, anyway, I'm not going to make it about me, but I wanted to share this story with you and stuff, and now they're saying that, basically that she wasn't really dressing, I guess, provocative the way she used to.
This is Janet from the If Tour, the old way she used to dress. And this is Janet, the new way she dressed in reference to doing If. Now, here are a couple of other videos, pictures of her on concert. And she's dressed totally with body showing, flesh showing, as far as giving you sex appeal. As far as she always gave the girls and the guys in reference to a lot of her style, as far as her stomach, her body. And she gave it all up for a man, and this is how she's dressing now. That's why she's leaving.
In reference to her tours and stuff, her concert tours and stuff, and it just became overwhelming. I guess once he became a father and stuff, he didn't want his child's mother out there on the stage, as far as dancing, and we'll see what happens as far as the divorce proceedings. We'll see if it actually happens and stuff. To me right now, it's speculation just on the website. At any point they could always, withdraw the separation and still stay married and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, your happiness is more important. No money in the world is worth your happiness. Anyway, with that being said, I would love to hear your comments about this. And I hope you're having a safe Sunday. Oh, I said Sunday. Oh, God. And I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Catch 3.